The controller, also called the timer or clock, is essentially the brains of your system. Usually located in the garage, it stores the watering schedule in its memory and opens the valves as dictated by its program. Your irrigation system has been supplied with Rainbird's EC controller. When the timer was installed, it was programmed to meet the existing needs of your landscape, but these requirements may change. You'll find detailed programming instructions in the operating manual that came with your controller. If you still have questions, please call your Rainbird irrigation professional. One of the most common reasons to adjust a controller's program is a change in season. For instance, as autumn becomes winter, your landscape will require less water. The EC controller simplifies these adjustments with a feature called Water Budget. First, turn the dial to the Water Budget position. The number 100 appears in the display. This means that all stations will water for 100% of their programmed watering times. Now, if the weather is cooling down and you want to cut back on watering times, say by 10%, simply press the minus key once. The watering times of all stations move from 100% down to 90%. This 10% reduction means a 10-minute station now runs for 9 minutes, a 20-minute station runs for 18 minutes, and so on. Water Budget lets you adjust the run times up or down from 10% to 200%. This little percent sign indicates your EC controller has been adjusted to a water budget setting other than 100%. Keep in mind that changing the water budget percentage affects all stations on all 3 programs. When you're finished, turn the dial back to auto and the controller will resume operation. For daylight savings, you'll want to know how to adjust the clock's time. First, turn the dial to the date-time position. The flashing digits in the display show which numbers are ready to be adjusted. Use the plus and minus buttons to increase or decrease the flashing item. Push the Enter button to advance the display to the next item available for adjustment. So, to adjust the time, press the Enter button, bypassing the year, month, and day settings, and stop when the hour number is flashing. Then, press the plus button once to add an hour, or the minus button to lose an hour. If you press Enter one more time, the minutes can be adjusted. Or just return the dial to auto and the controller will resume its schedule. During exceptionally dry weather, you may wish to run a program more often than was originally scheduled. Instead of reprogramming, you can start the program manually. Turn the dial to Manual Cycle. The A for Program A will appear in the display. Use the ABC button to select the program you want to run. Then press Enter. The program, station number, and station run time will be displayed as the manual cycle turns on each station for its programmed amount of watering. At this point, simply turn the dial to Auto. The controller will finish the manual cycle and return to automatic operation. If you want to prevent your system from watering, for example during the rainy season, or to do some repair work, just turn the dial to the off setting. There's a delay of about 3 seconds, and then the system will stop operating. In this position, the controller will continue to keep the correct time, it just won't open the valves, and all your program schedules will be retained until you're ready to resume watering. But remember, the controller will not water again until you turn the dial back to the auto position. In case of a power outage, the EC controller has a battery backup which retains the time, date, and programming information. To ensure an uninterrupted power supply, replace the 9-volt alkaline battery every year. Your EC controller is a multi-program timer that can be very flexible. If you have any further questions, consult the manual for details or call your Rainbird professional.